Good morning, guys. I got something to get off my chest. Looking back at some of my videos and getting some really appreciated feedback by some real important souls in my life, I realized something very important and very destructive was already occurring on my YouTube journey development. I was lacking authenticity, personality, two of the attributes that really make my methods of helping others to self-realization become reality. I was a little bummed out, but you know what? I was new to YouTube. I am new to YouTube. I am new to the new technology I'm utilizing because, to be honest with you, if you ask anyone that knows me, I hate technology. I mean, for the most part, I think that I have a blasé attitude towards it, or towards life. I don't like overstimulation, to be honest. I like the simple things. But really, my VibeTribe, I am so sorry you're getting this robotic version of myself. So let me just start from scratch. Introduce myself, something I didn't even do. At least not good enough in my eyes. Introduce myself and let you guys know what the VibeTribe's all about, what I'm all about, who I'm all about. A little bit about my backstory so you can understand me, my little struggles to get to where I am right now. Excuse me, it's a little, not cold, but it's beautiful. What am I saying? So first, let me introduce myself again. I was born Arthur Andrew Gomez. Most people called me Artie growing up, A-R-T-I-E. You could call me A, Artie, Arthur, Art, the VibeTribe guy, whatever you like, whatever makes you feel comfortable. You don't even have to remember my name. Just remember why you're here. Remember why we're here, trying to better ourselves every day. And that's what this YouTube channel is all about, guys. Remember that. I gotta remember that. I'm just talking to myself, really. Alright, so call me Artie. I was born in Southern California, still live here. Sun's always shining, I'm loving it. I heal off this stuff. Around the LA area, I grew up doing all kinds of stuff, including exploring LA, riding the bus down there with my friends since we were like 14 years old, getting clothes out there, doing all kinds of fun stuff out there, creating the identities you see here before you today, and just embracing the culture that was around us, not knowing that was gonna help us become the individuals we are today. And I'm blessed to be born where I'm at. I'm blessed to have everything I have had. I love Southern California. I love sports. I played them most of my life: baseball, basketball, football, soccer. Never padded football, I was not really built for that. But I played everything and anything, I love just trying new things. That's what I'm about. That's why I'm doing this. My mom and dad raised 4 children. There's me, I'm the oldest. My brother Ryan, second. My sister Summer is third. And my brother Joseph is fourth. He's a little baby, but you would never assume that if you met him. He's one of those big bear, big heart kind of guys. It's a beautiful soul he is. They all are. My whole family is. My mom showed us what unconditional love is. She was absolutely amazing, most hardworking individual. She taught me strength and the ability to adapt to different situations. She taught me never start anything, son. But she was a firecracker, so be careful. Be ready for this. But if someone touches you, fuck them up. Luckily, I never had to get that far. I had a lot of people protecting me, so I never had to bash this pretty face in. Anyways, so they raised us up until I was about 14, until my mom passed away, for reasons we'll later speak of if it comes up, if it's needed. I'm sure it will be needed for someone out there that's dealing with a loss. So it was life just kicked into high gear at that point for me, man. I really had to grow up fast. My dad was working a lot. I just got into high school, so that was a crazy world in and of itself. So it was really interesting time for me. So I watched my siblings as much as I could. For my dad, I did what I can around the house when I felt like it, I guess it seemed, or when there was an incentive for me. And I just had to grow up fast and adapt to quick change. And that's why sometimes I feel things happen for a reason, you know. Had that not happened, my ability to adapt to immense amount of change, the fluidity of life itself, I would not be as skilled as I am today. I wouldn't be who I am today. I trust Cosmic Christ in setting me up with obstacles he knows I can handle, that I can manage, so I do not question things anymore. I question a lot, but I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't question things. I'm just saying I don't question things that are, in my opinion, manageable, which is, again, in my opinion, most things in life. I'll talk about that later too. So after losing my mother, you know, growing up fast really built me to be the individual I am today, along with all kinds of people, amazing people I met along the way. In high school, I took a liking to dressing, you know, being all fresh, and dating a lot. Now thinking back, I realized that dressing was just a part of my identity. My mom, she was a flame, like I said, so she had style, and she made sure we stayed looking fresh all the way up until we can control that ourselves. And she taught us swag. Looking fresh always, looking good always. You know, not that that was the most important thing. She never taught us that, but she felt, you know, like most of my great teachers feel today, that if you want something, you gotta look like you already have it, you know? And so I love dressing, looking good. It helped me a lot. But in reality, the number one reason why I was doing that is because I just didn't want anyone to notice how skinny I was, or any other flaws that I felt that I was focusing on. You know, we all do it in high school, especially in high school. You know, a lot of other people help us remember our flaws. So that was a fun journey. I learned a lot. But I was always myself, I think, when it came down to it, to the bottom of it all. And that's the beauty of that. I played sports, basketball, baseball in high school. I did something stupid, probably something most of us do in high school. I passed up scholarship opportunities because of I didn't want to commit social suicide wearing a certain type of uniform. Well, I'll just say it. You know, I could have ran track and could have got a scholarship, and I would not be in college debt right now. It's not that bad. I can handle anything, remember that. So had I just like sucked that up and not cared as much and loved myself a little more, I wouldn't be paying college debt back. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how not to. But that's the truth. So no one's giving me a remember, so just stop. We'll talk about all that later. So aside from that, I dated a lot, not trying to make me sound all cool or whatever. I feel now the reason why I did it so much is because when I lost my mom, I was trying to fill that hole that my dad could never fill. No offense, but he was not compassionate. He was not emotional. He was not, you know, open to conversation or understanding. And that's cool, whatever, man. He created survivors, and me and my siblings, we've been through some shit. I've been through some mad shit. stepped all in, kind of Porsche doo-doo and stuff. But when it come down to it, I'm glad he raised us the way he raised us. You know, he said, do you want to survive or not? Do you want to get through the day or not? Do you want to eat food today or not? Well, I'll make a choice, because I ain't gonna go make you something else, or I ain't gonna take you somewhere else. You're gonna adapt to what's in front of you. You're gonna make the best of it. And we did, or the best we could. And now we're doing it, hurdling obstacles left and right. Me and my siblings, all of us, me and you. Anyway, so high school's coming to an end. I'm starting to work a little more. Customer service is my gig for the next 10 years. Till now, currently. And, you know, after I graduated, went to college. Didn't drink or smoke, do anything really in high school. Just throwing that out there, you know. Went to junior college, did a lot of both. Drinking and smoking. All kinds of shit. Having a good old time, experimenting, making it through nights that I and most people probably shouldn't have. But that brings me to my previously mentioned point that I just trust the process. I trust the universe. It's always taking care of me. I look back now and thought I shouldn't have, most people shouldn't have made it out of that situation. And I am blessed every day I did. But now I owe it to the person that's looking out for me to realize why I am constantly being saved, constantly having an opportunity to stay on this earth and do what I'm destined to do. This, and I'll explain that later. Went to junior college to study fire tech at Rio Hondo because I was a fire explorer junior and senior year in high school in the city I lived in. I loved it. It was a great experience. After that, switched over to the police explorers with one of my best friends, well, still to this day my best friend, Mark Robles. He's an amazing individual. You know, we really lost contact after high school, and I'm really proud of the man he's became today, and he's really inspired me to continue to chase my dreams because they're possible. I did that for a while. That was great. Wasn't for me again. I loved it. It was an experience. So as I was studying fire tech in Rio Hondo, or didn't even attempt to, that was the initial plan. I just started getting my GEs done. Boom, boom, boom. Learning, meeting new people, understanding myself, getting to know myself and the world around me. College, I was a whole new person. I felt that there was no distractions, no expectations of me. I could focus on my schoolwork and be a completely different student, because in high school I was more of like an average student. You know, I wasn't failing anything, but I wasn't passing like with flying colors. I just got by. So college, I was an A, B student, 3.5 at the end of it all. You know, I sat in the front. I shook off people that wanted to talk to me, unfortunately, unless I felt that they could help me grow, challenge me and my skills. And I was challenged. People think I'm hard on them now, debating them and drilling them to find the truth of what they're saying. Man, I got shitted on in school. That's some real deal Holyfields, you know, telling me what is and proving me wrong. But during that process, I learned I was never wrong. I was either right or I learned something. That's it. That's how we all are. We're either right or we learn something. We're never wrong. Keep learning, you know, and it's okay. Express what you know currently, and if you're proven wrong, don't take it. Oh, okay, well, wow, you know, I never thought about it like that. Thank you for opening up my mind. Take it like that. They'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Let's not fight. Let's stop there. I loved public speaking. That's where I learned to do that more in college. My confidence rose up. I wasn't focused on who was in front of me. I didn't know them like in high school. They didn't know me. It was fresh. I loved it. Then I started studying sociology towards the end of my college years, junior college years. Fell in love with studying people. Always been good with people, but never knew the things I knew after studying. You know, the street can teach you a lot, but the books, man, they can open up your fucking mind. It's crazy. Take you to a whole new world, places your feet can never take you. So I'm gonna go back really quick because I always skip over this. Not that it's important, but me dating a lot really helped me a lot growing up. I met a lot of beautiful souls. No one more beautiful than my wife today, but beautiful individuals that helped me become the individual I am today. And I want to thank you all for caring about me in a time where I needed someone to care about me, to fill a hole that was real deep. And you guys, we helped each other, I felt, you know, regardless of the end. So the whole dating thing, people got to realize is when you date, you meet people to understand who's good for you and who's not good for you, to understand what really fits with you and what doesn't. So you guys, nothing's wrong with dating. Continuously try to meet new people and open your mind to new cultures and new things, and never give up, you know, because the moment you stop shooting, that's when you're guaranteed to never make a shot. So I did have to mention that because it was a big part of me in my development in high school, you know, and realizing who I was as an individual, you know, in a lot of aspects. And I'll speak more in depth about that a little later in other segments. And if you'd like me to speak more in specific about relationships, I literally feel I know a lot about that. And I literally feel I could help anyone in any aspect about relationships and almost anything, as long as you want my help. If you vibe in me, let's vibe together. Anyways, so junior college, went into grad school where I studied sociology like a maniac. Practiced my public speaking skills better, joined a club, alumni association, student alumni association. We did a lot. It was fun. I was a club in college, didn't get to do it in high school. It was great. Did a lot. And then got my degree. And all through it, I was working full time and going to school full time. Finally got my degree at 26. No. 24, 25. Excuse me, I'm 26 now. It's just been a while. So did that, very proud. Did it for my moms, did it for my family. Now I'm doing what I love to do. You know, I've done customer service my whole life. All kinds of jobs. I've worked in retail. I worked with pets, a groomer, pet aid, where we medicate and take care of, rehabilitate, customer service within the pet industry. Gosh, like, dude, this dude just pets. No, that was just one thing, but I did a lot in there. I did hotels for a long time, which is great. Helped me develop my social skills like a master, because dealing with people that don't like the way you folded their bed this morning or didn't leave the specific bar of soap out today, and smiling through the end of that conversation with third world problems, like, what the fuck? Anyways, that'll really help you out. So I think anyone that really wants to challenge their kumbaya skills should try the front desk at any hotel. So do that. I did night audit there, worked overnights. That was an experience. All through college, man. It was fun for me. Met a lot of people, did a lot of stuff. And I'm proud. Most importantly, who I am now, at least in my opinion, is being a husband to my beautiful, amazing wife, Natalie, that I've now known for been with for 7 years. Woo! A blessing throughout it all. And now my baby boy, Adonis, that she's blessed me with so much, whatever that means, blessed me with so much, blessed me with, it's absolutely changed my world. I revalue things now. I understand what's important, and he teaches me more than any life experience or any teacher or professor I've ever had or ever will have. He's amazing. He helps me understand what truly matters, and that's me being there for him. not money, not the check. Any new parents out there that feel like you're struggling because you don't have enough or have what it takes, I'm a man with no plan, and I just do it. We just do it. Me and my wife, man, she's incredible. She's really doing it all. But you can do it. And once you see that baby in your hands, once you hear that first cry, because that's when it becomes the most real. What the? Your world changes. Your values changes. Perspective changes. Everything changes. And it's so much lighter if you let it. You focus on the present moment. You don't think about the future. What about the bills? What about the food? What about... I promise you can get through that. Ask me specifically, DM me on Instagram, do whatever you gotta do, talk to me privately. It stays private. Most of the time it actually just goes out of my head because I help. And then next, let's keep helping the world, because we all have something to say and something we need to heal. I know you can do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it better than some people with so much money. I make little to no money. I make so much. I'm rich in my opinion. But in most people's opinion, I'm like, how are you surviving, bro? I have a beautiful home, a beautiful wife, beautiful child, beautiful supportive family network. Her family and my family in all aspects. It's beautiful. I'm blessed. I love you, baby. I know I'm tough on you, but that's my approach. That's how I was raised, and I will be more compassionate. But I just want to make sure you're going to be okay, no matter if I'm with you or without you. Just like now I realize my dad was doing for us. Growing up, I was like, man, who the would do this to their kids? But now I realize he was just making sure that if anything happened, we're going to be okay by ourselves, if had be. I love my family. My family's everything. Priority number one. I'll quit any job that tries to interfere with it in a heartbeat. I'll change anything else, sell anything, as long as I know we'll be okay and we'll be together. I'll move anywhere and go any place with them at any time. Forever. Drastic change in my life. Because they are my world. I am doing YouTube for them. Hopefully one day I could practice being such a great self-realization coach where people could say, hey, could you come talk to my sports team? Hey, could you come talk to me and my wife? Hey, could you come talk to me and my boyfriend? Hey, could you come talk to these students? Hey, could you come talk to... I want to be that person. Hopefully I could be able to support myself doing that one day. I know people are doing it right now on YouTube. But to be honest, I'm just starting here, trying to get better at public speaking, get better behind the camera, get better at doing this. I'm not too sure what to do with my hands. You just put them down on your side, Ricky Bobby. I'll make a lot of jokes. I'm a joker. Right now, it's a little serious. Hi, how are you?
Fine. We have a group.
Oh, a group session.
Here.
Oh, it's a group. Oh my God! Hopefully one day I could join you, ladies.
Yeah,
okay.
You can join.
Beautiful.
Exercise.
Yeah, I love exercise. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Maybe another day. Thank you so much. All right. Take care. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful exercise. All right. That's life, man. Just adapt. I don't get mad they took my table, but now I met new friends that are gonna offer me participation in their exercises. I'm blessed. That was a blessing. Me getting moved out of my spot, a blessing. Most people be like, bummer. So the video's almost over. Let me just tell you again. This is a little bit of who I am. The other videos, I'm trying too hard, trying to be too structured on YouTube, trying to create segments. Let me just create, and the rest will come out. I need to just be, and the rest will come out. That's what my boy Anthony said at work, and I thank you, brother, for being so honest with me. I'm never offended of constructive criticism, and actually I've been feeling it in my bones as I was continuously filming. That's why I kind of stopped for a while. Thank you, bro. There was no personality and there was no me, no authenticity, and that's what makes me me. That's what makes me effective. I'm the best me, and no one is better than I am. No one is better than what I do. If you don't believe me and you don't like my style, my vibe, man, you have the power to turn off your phone right now, and actually that'll probably be better for you. You need a little fresh air. But for those that really want to make a difference in their lives, like me, and I have, and I still do want to, join me in the Vibe Tribe as we continue to grow together each day. I'm also on Instagram, the_VibeTribe_17. Let's stay positive every day. Let's be reminded every day, because I'm being reminded every day by amazing souls on Instagram, amazing people that I meet in person, and amazing experiences I'm blessed with every day. I love you guys. Let's continue to create unique material together. Let's continue to see and realize what truly matters in our lives. And let's remember that at any point in our lives we can make a change. Any point. If you don't believe me, like Chris Brown said, all you gotta do is watch me. Look what I can do and mock me. Baby, feel the beat inside. And if you do that and you feel the beat inside of life and everything's going smooth, it's because you're dancing to the right beat. You ain't Carlton out here. You gotta remember, life hits a beat different every time you move. There's a different beat at every moment in life, and requires you to switch up your dance style, just like dancing, which I love so much. Guys, remember this. And if you need specific help, help me, because I don't know what to make content of sometimes. Hey dude, I'm going through this. Hey dude, my friend's going through that. Hey bro, let's hit it, man. Help me practice being better at this. Although I'm very confident in what I do and how I do it. Now, right off the bat, I'm just gonna tell you, my approach is a little straightforward. I'm like a coach. Being an athlete most of my life, I realized that my coaches invested the most effort, the most disciplinary practices into the individuals that they knew had the most potential. They did not try to make people that had no desire of getting better. They did not try to make people that were decent little less or little more decent. They put everything into the ones that knew they could succeed. And that's what life does to us. When you feel like, damn, why is life picking on me? No, life is not picking on you. Life is providing you a lesson. Life is providing you a practice that'll help you continue to grow into your greatest version. I love you guys, and you got to remember that. Love yourself. You have the permission from me, the Vibe Tribe guy, A. Call me A. I like A. To be selfish and just love yourself, like Osho said. Just love yourself and the rest will fall into place. Trust the process and allow things to work themselves out, because they always do. Just think back. How many times did you think, oh, it's over, life's over? It's not over. It's just beginning. And it's a life lesson, and you should be thankful you were given one, and you were recognized out of all these other people on earth, that you were recognized to be tested. Thank you for the test. Thank you for all the omens and the inspiration that got me here to be on YouTube to inspire you. Thank you for the Vibe Tribe. Thank you for being a Vibe Triber and hearing me out. Authenticity, that's from here on out. Sorry about the long video. Have a great, peaceful, loving day. Sun's always shining no matter where you're at. It's right in here. Try it. Peace and love, Vibe Tribers. Till next one.